Welcome back to the EB Scale Project. I'm Krieger. This is South Bravo. And today we got the DK-24 from upgrade kit from DNA Design. This guy came up on sale at Big Bad, so I picked it up and thought I'd see what it was all about. So this is for the Grimlock and Wheelie kit. You can see why I don't have the wheelie, besides the fact that it was, accessory I didn't really care for. Yeah, I've already opened this up before, so some of the stuff's already out. But let's see, the kit comes with a new wheelie, so you can get it without the glare, a sword, a couple more heads for wheelie, a few fillers, some new dinosaur arms, and a new neck. I'm not going to install the new neck because I like the gold that comes with the Studio series, so I'm just going to do everything else. So it also comes with these baggie of screws and a couple of fillers for Grimlock's face. So, let's go ahead and get down to business. First, we're going to do the arm fillers. So, with these, you got to take this screw out. So, give me just a second. Alright, that screws out. So, let's go ahead and open up our kit. We'll set the sword aside until we're done. We'll get these covers here. So pull these out. And this should be the one that goes here. Maybe. Nope, not it's that one. Alright. Alright. So we'll just go ahead and grab our bag of screws. Now there are two different sizes of screws, but it's pretty easy to tell which one goes where, because there's, let's see, get a good focus on them. There's two long screws and one short screw, so it's pretty easy to figure out. We're going to go ahead and put the long screws back in here, so we'll take another break and get these two installed. And there we go. We've got the fillers in, and these kind of come up, those flip out so that you can put out the fist and tab back in there, so that's pretty neat. It doesn't stay tabbed too well. Mine seem like they need like an extra washer in there. That's kind of what it's seeing. It's coming up just a little short. But that's something I can fix later. But not too bad. An easy change. Next easy change is just go ahead and changing out these claws. Now the reason why we're changing out the claws is because these are individually articulated, so that's pretty cool. So we'll take these down, because there's a slot here. You can kind of see that's slotted down. So take that off, and these look like they're pretty universal, so we'll just slot that back on. So slot this one off, slot the new one on, and now we've got fingers. Yeah, pretty neat, pretty neat. Alright, for the next set of modifications, we're going to have to take his head apart. So I want to take out these two screws, and then we'll be back. And now that Grimlock's having a face-off moment, we got on the next two pieces. Now if I were going to swap out the neck, I'd take out this screw, install the new transparent neck, and I'd use the last screw that they supplied to install it. But since I'm not, I'm just going to leave it where it's at. Alright, now we're going to do some dental work. So, take this guy, and he kind of fits up in here. At least that's what the instructions tell me. So that fits up in there. The lower teeth, just press in. Alrighty. So we'll just put this on. Put that aligned. Get his eyeball in there. Alright. There we go. Now he has the front teethers, which is something that this Grimlock has been missing. So I'm pretty happy with that. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put these screws back in, and we'll talk the fillers. Alright, got the screws back in. Now, odds are I'm going to lose these when I take them off the, 'Scrim here, so why not doing it live on the internet? So We'll do this the proper way, where you nip close and then detail nip. There's kind of a V cut in there, so try to get down in there. All right, there's one. And this one I'll do like I usually do it. There's two. All right, get my pincers here. Now it doesn't look like, I guess there is kind of a side that has less of a depression on it. So the side with a less of a depression in it, we're going to try to grab it by these and shove that in there. All right, same thing with this one. Pick out the side with less of a depression. And there's little notches on the side to grab it with tweezers, so that was nice of them. And stick that one in there. Yep, kind of. Try it again. Might have to clean that one off just a little bit. Almost lost it. Almost lost it. And again, we'll kind of clean that off just a little bit. And go ahead and grab it. Stick it in. Stay in. All right, here we go. There's the fillers. All right, we've got this far. Let's go ahead and finish out. And to do that, we got to be in robot mode. And here's Grimmy in his robot mode. And the next thing we're going to put in are the foot fillers. So we'll take these guys out and kind of play match up where they go. Maybe, no, nope, that's that side. And this one. All right, these all press in, so that's pretty easy. You kind of see there's a little dot in there, and they're using this peg to grab that dot, so that's pretty neat. So press that in. Press that in. Plenty of clearance to that combat port. I like that. Repeat. And a little bit tight on that one. A little bit of a tolerance problem there, but not too bad. It fit. Get that back side to come in. There we go. One more. And center that. Yeah, tolerances aren't the best, but it still presses in. You can make it work. Like I said, I'm going to need some washers for these guys, but not too bad. So, we'll take the gun that came with him, put that in his left hand. Then we take the sword that comes with the kit. That looks like his G1 sword, so that's cool. And that will go in his fist. So now we have what was already a really good Grimlock to begin with, is now even better. So I'm pretty happy with that. Now they do show in the instructions, let me find it, I guess they didn't. But I know I saw it somewhere, that the sword will stow in dyno mode. I'll find it later. But the sword has a peg on the side, so you can put it in. That's tight. You can put it in one of the holes in the back in dyno mode to stow the sword. So you can still keep the sword stowed. So yeah, pretty cool. Alright, the last component of this kit that we're going to deal with is the wheelie. And this guy is actually pretty cool. I kind of like it. We'll bring in our current winner, the SS86 core class. And you can see one big difference. It has an ab crunch and a waist swivel. Where this is doing ball joints, do all the work for it. They actually did put in a mushroom peg in there and a linear joint there. So pretty nice. And then these pegs here are so that I can peg into the original peg points that the other wheelie did. So that's cool. And let's see if we can get the, yep, and the 86 wheelie's slingshot does fit in his hand. So that is cool. Now scale-wise, get him standing. His head likes to flop down just because there's nothing really trapping it. You can see it's only a smidge taller. I mean, not a great difference. So scale-wise, I think it's fine. Comes with the serious face, and then I'll see if we can get a zoom on these. Get kind of a smirky face, and let's see, this one is duck lips. Okay, that one's staying in the box. The smirk I might consider. And you see it's just a ball joint, and you flip that down, you can see the ball right there, so you can just pop it out, pop the new one in, and be all good. So more posable. This is more like the movie paint job, which is cut corners to for animation. This one is more faithful to like a car. This one has the wheels on the inside of the palm, forearms. This one has the wheels on the back. I kind of like that better. So yeah, let's go ahead and he has some trouble standing. There you go. Let's look at their vehicle modes. And in vehicle mode, there's some drawbacks. There's some good, some bad. The good is that the DNA does not have the fist sticking out the back. Bad news is the DNA has no wheels. These do not spin. There's nothing that spins. It is totally static. It does not roll. And you can kind of see it's a little holy. Definitely serving the robot mode over the vehicle. So yeah, the vehicle's kind of weak, I gotta admit. So yeah, I'll give you a quick 360 on these guys, just so you can see the difference in them. The SS86 still, it still looks better in vehicle mode. So it's going to be a little bit of a tough decision. So let's do our final deliberation. So is this our new IDW G1 wheelie? It's actually kind of tough. The DNA has more articulation, more posability to it. This looks more like the animation, especially the movie. It's kind of tough, actually. It's hard to pick. I was going to say, and plus the 86 still rolls. That's a big one. So I'm going to say if you want the articulation, use the DNA. If you did not buy the SS86 core, definitely use this over the wheelie that came with the Grimlock. I can't tell you how much I don't like that wheelie. Anyway, so if you don't have the core, this is fine. If you have the core, appearance or articulation, that's your choice. For me, man, I'm still deciding myself. Actually, I think I'm probably just going to keep the 86 on the shelf just for appearance sake. This is kind of more if we had like the tooth necklace and stuff like that. We can make him look like the wilderness wheelie. I mean, you could do that. But otherwise, stick with the SS86 core for the appearance. All right. Let's wrap this up. And that's it for today. Now, I did pick up this kit when it was on a one-day sale from Big Bad Toy Store, so probably if it was full price, I probably wouldn't have got it, but at the discount price, I think it was worth it, getting basically a whole figure and some stuff to fill in the SS86 Grimlock. Tolerance issues aside, I don't think they were insurmountable, so you still wind up with something that works. So I like the sword, I like the figure it comes with, I like the articulated fingers, the fillers are a bonus. So overall, I think it's a good kit. The DNA kits I've seen so far do have tolerance issues, but like I said before, they're not insurmountable. The Perfect Effect kits, when they were still making those were all pretty much spot on. The feet kind of loosened up on the combiners after a while, but otherwise they were pretty nice. So DNA is kind of a, 80%, out of 100, Anyway, I like it. I got a sword. I got a better Grimlock. It'll be really nice. So whenever Studio Series 86 Swoop comes out, I'll take my Fans Project Dinobots down and put these guys up. Alright. So, thank you for joining me today on the AB Scout Project. Please like, share, subscribe, ring that bell, and leave a comment. I'll see y'all later.